What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
After We Collided is officially in the cinemas, with the amazing stars reprising their characters, and we're definitely surprised with the outcome. Shipping on the story of Hardin and Tessa and seeing new characters, the amazing Trevor, anyone? New drama and even better twists. We're so happy to have Cruel Intentions director Robert Cumble and Disney star Dylan Sprouse going into the role of everyone's beloved kind guy Trevor. From Tessa kicking Molly to Hardin Scott's bum scene, here's the video of 10 unforgettable After We Collided moments. Number 10, The Deep Connection. Oh, the feelings at the very beginning of the movie are just wow. We were all an emotional wreck. Hardin starts narrating and we got lost in the story. So, without a doubt, the beginning is one unforgettable moment of the entire movie. You get hit with all of those flashbacks from after, and this was the perfect way to get a throwback to the previous movie while going into a new journey with Hardin and Tessa. This was also great because we get to see more of Hardin's story and more of his vulnerable side. And the story reaches a point where we were left without words. The scene with Tessa's accident is not much of a big deal in the book, since she just ends up with a bruised eye, while the aftermath certainly is. But in the movie, we just can't forget the moment when Hardin kept running and screaming Tessa's name while she was taken to the hospital. It was so hurtful. It all starts with a fight. Hardin messages Tessa, and while she's driving, she tries to read his message, but she does it so carelessly that it ends up with her car getting crushed. How do you guys feel about the car accident scene? Do you think it was okay for Trevor to tell Hardin to stop calling Tessa since he's only bad news for her?
You're toxic and you're bad news. If you love Tessa, and I think that you do, let her go.
Trevor, I just want to talk to her, please.
Number 9, every Trevor moment. Every one of them. We were dying to see this amazing character on the screen, and to have the talented Dylan Sprouse portraying the role of Trevor is everything we needed and After We Collided. Sprouse perfectly represents the role of Trevor, and he definitely was our pick for the role. So we were thrilled to see him fighting against Hero for Tessa's affection. Every scene he appears, it tops our list. Him showing Tessa another option in the turbulent relationship she knows was perfect, even if he wasn't the one Tessa chooses. Their alone time in the hotel, their commonalities, the gentle side of him, and him supporting Tessa in everything she does, despite her bad decisions, is so perfect. He's the perfect addition to the messed up love triangle. Number 8, Drunk Tessa. We saw a few different things in Tessa's character in After We Collided, from her breaking character to Drunk Tessa, and we loved all of them. But the Club Tessa scene is definitely one unforgettable moment in the entire movie. If you've read the book, you've definitely been dying to see Tessa in that mood. Her dancing carelessly in the club after drinking a few on the beach cocktails, it's just nice to see her finally get her loose. Also, the golden dress. Well, that was one of the best outfit choices in the entire movie. If you haven't watched the movie, it all happens through an after-party with her office colleagues. Tessa gets drunk and calls Hardin. Later, he shows up and thinks she and Trevor were together in her room. Well, they were. Later, Tessa suggests that they have sex, and they do. But the next morning, she's not really happy about it. Number 7, Truth or Dare. Oh, the unforgettable fight between these two. It certainly hits different when you read the fight on the page and when you actually see the thing. And we just loved the entire taunting lead-up with Tessa and the helm, every freaking second of the bad girl Molly being put in her place. Since she's only used to seeing the good Tessa, the innocent victim, and thank God, Tessa had enough of Molly's shitty character. So, even if you're not a fan of violence, it would definitely feel good to see the scene, and we must admit we all wanted to see this particular moment on the screen. Number 6, Hardin Scott's bum scene. Many fans have already watched and shared their favorite moments from After We Collided, and out of million amazing scenes, there's one certain scene that has been highlighted by fans, one that has surely stolen the spotlight, the scene that shows Hardin Scott's bum. And we just can't get over the moment where Hardin is getting dressed. Throughout the sequence, fans of the 22-year-old English actor were treated to a shot of his bum, and Twitter lost it all over it. Even the official page of After tweeted about it. They wrote, I knew it was coming. I told you all not to leave the theater because you wouldn't want to miss something. while also adding a rather apt peach emoji to top off the tweet. Well, there's one unforgettable after we collided moment. Number 5, making out in the office. As we all know, much of Tessa and Hardin's relationship is based on sex. Hardin is the bad guy and sex appeal is his defining character feature, and this is why Tessa hates and loves him at the same time. Throughout the sequel, we notice that the only change Tessa goes through is exploring her sexuality, for which Hardin helps her a lot, a detail that, by itself, is one of the best things in After We Collided. So the scene where the couple makes out in the office is definitely one of the best scenes in the entire movie. The moment we understand the sexual tension between them is all over and they cope with the toxic relationship the best way they could. On a structural, performance, and visual basis, this is definitely an unforgettable After We Collided scene. Do you guys agree? Number 4, steamy yoga scene. The yoga and the ice skating scenes are, according to fans, were 2 of the favorite passages from the romantic Anna Todd novel. Tessa and Hardin, the legendary actors Josephine Langford and hero Fiennes-Tiffin, gave International Business Times an explanation on who actually is better at the physical activities and why the yoga scene was a little too hot. At first, Fiennes-Tiffin wanted to be polite with his answer. "I couldn't say," the British actor said. "We're both good at both. This is difficult. I really feel like I'm walking on ice right now. We're both good." But right after hearing Langford's answer, he had no trouble answering. His answer changed. "You know what? In the yoga scene, I didn't get to do any actual yoga because my character's obviously like, expletive this, I'm not doing this. But yeah, I'll give her yoga and I'll take ice skating." Langford, however, instantly knew the answer. "He's better at ice skating, I'm better at yoga," she said without hesitation. The yoga scene is certainly one of the favorite sexy moments between Tessa and Hardin in After We Collided. Just as Langford said, it was pretty hot, both ways. Temperature-wise, it was boiling, the Australian actress laughed. It was genuinely quite a steamy scene because it was very hot inside. Number 3, the drama. We go through a whole roller coaster of emotions in After We Collided. Tessa and Hardin's relationship is filled with moments from passion to toxic dramatic bits, and they make it out despite the struggles they have to deal with. Well, let's face it, not every relationship is perfect, and this movie shows us just that. The journey between these 2 is the example of the struggles almost every one of us has to go through in life. However, Tessa's character is definitely one of the most developed since the first movie, and it felt excellent to see her fight back and speak up to Hardin. The New Year's Eve is one of the scenes where we notice she finally got the balls to cover up the naive and good Tessa. And the pitiful breakup between her and Hardin is definitely an unforgettable moment, which has left us feeling wow. Also, some fans stated that they even had to rewatch the whole thing since it was really heart-touching. Number 2, Book Tessa. Fans were so happy to see the Book Tessa version come on screen. Yeah, we've seen a part of Tessa in After, but her character is nothing compared to what we get in After We Collided. The scene where they lay in Hardin's apartment, the passion, the intensity, this particular scene made us swoon so hard. And here's an extra unbearable scene. Remember when Trevor asked Tessa about Hardin, if she loves him? Well, love maybe wasn't enough at that moment, and our hearts were broken later in the movie, when Hardin yelled at Tessa that she's never going to trust him. The moment when she screamed, "Where has that ever gotten me?"
You're never gonna trust me.
Where has that ever gotten me?
It was unquestionably one of the hardest scenes to watch, and one unforgettable moment from the entire movie. Number 1, meeting Hardin's mom. In the movie, Tessa goes to Hardin's apartment when he comes home with another woman, his mom. After she opened the gift Hardin has left her, she cries her heart out, and later she hears the 2 and makes herself known, only to be met with the shock of meeting his mother, Trish, Louise Lombard. Anyone else wondering why their significant other's mom has never been this happy to meet them? #After We Collided movie. The movie's account captioned the video they released before the movie was out. The moment she meets Hardin's mother is precious, and you can actually see on Trish's face how excited and happy she is to finally meet Tessa. So, this is without a doubt one of the fans' favorite moments in the entire movie. That's the end of our video, guys. Which of these moments is your favorite? Or maybe there's a special moment that we've missed? Let us know in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos such as this.